How's it going, everyone? It's me, Zerker, and today we're going to do my July reading log. First, I want to apologize if you hear any background noise. This is my third recording of this particular video, so it is now currently 4th of July. Other two recordings pretty much got corrupted when I was transferring over from the camera to the computer. So hopefully this one, fingers crossed, doesn't fuck up. So like I said, if you hear any background noise, it's either fireworks or my air conditioning unit or ceiling fan or whatever it is. So gotta do what we gotta do. Second of all, this may be my last video for a little while. I'm gonna put another video out after this one that's gonna explain things more in detail, but I may not be living in my current apartment for much longer, so I gotta kind of get everything packed up, ready to go, just in case if I do end up being able to move to the place that I applied for. So now let's get into what I read, well, some of the stuff I read last month. So last month I made a point and I did as best as I could, and I was able to do it. I was finally finished reading Bloody Monday. This is volume 11. This is the last volume of the series. I was finally able to finish it all the way through, and I'm a little mixed on it. It did some things really well, and it did some things not so well. It definitely kind of kept playing the, oh, we kind of got the one up on them, and then suddenly, oh, now they got the one up on us. It just kept playing that same scenario over and over, and then it felt like at the very end, it was just too rushed, in my opinion. I think this would have worked out a lot better as an anime. I think this would be a lot better as an anime. Now, and I know in a lot of previous other videos I've done, I've talked about how when I first started reading Chainsaw Man here, I hated it. And then I think it was around volume 4, I believe it was, is when I kind of started liking it. And I can honestly say I am on the Chainsaw Man hype train right now, especially reading volume 5 here, and with the recent trailer that Mappa, I guess the teaser trailer that Mappa just recently dropped out. So now I am officially on the hype train for this series. And lastly, I know with these reading logs I always have kind of like a smaller stack, or a stack that's not really that big. I try not to push myself too much, or try to get, make it a point to read everything that I put in these. And then sometimes, there's series that I want to read at my own pace, or that I just want to binge. So I always kind of leave it a little, just to have like a little stack that I do want to read. Well, last month I was able to finish pretty much everything, which gave me enough opportunity to actually go ahead and start reading and finish reading Happiness. And I can honestly say that I have become a Oshimi fan after reading Happiness. In fact, after reading Happiness, if you saw my last manga haul video, I picked up another series he's doing that's still serializing, was Inside Mari, and then I picked up his one shot. It was I have it in here. I think it was Shino Can't Say Her Name. So yeah, I think I'm honestly now a Oshimi fan. And in the next haul video, hopefully I can do it on time. If not, we'll have a really long video. But anyway, I have some more Oshimi stuff. But yeah, this made me a big fan, and I really enjoyed it. It wasn't perfect, but I think it was a good start to Oshimi's work, in my opinion. So let's get started into what we are going to look into reading for this month of July. My stack is a little bit bigger than I kind of anticipated to, but I'm doing it for a reason, mostly because it keeps me from searching for more manga to buy and all that type of stuff. But we're going to start it off with Elder Sister Like 1. I have 4 volumes of this, and I'm just going to start reading it right now, or I guess in this month. They're pretty short anyway, so I think I could probably read all 4 volumes in one night or in one sitting, no problem. And especially by the fact that it has a parental advisory, I will probably be super into this one. Another new series I picked up that I'm going to start reading is Call of the Night. I have 2 volumes. This is volume 1. From what I gather, the female there is a vampire, and the dude wants to be a vampire, and I guess it's kind of a story about how he has to prove himself to be a vampire, I guess. I don't know, it looks a little interesting, sounds a little interesting. I'm giving this one the 3-volume rule, so I'm going to read volume 1 and 2, then whenever I get 3, if it still holds my interest, then we'll continue on with it. Here's volume 2. But I'm not holding out too much on this one, so we'll see. With these, there's always a series or 2 that are still serializing, that are coming out, that I always read right away. Spy Family is no exception to this rule. As you can see by my bookmark, I am currently in the process of reading this one. I think I just started it last night or the night before, and so far I've been enjoying it. I really like this one, and I believe this one just got announced for a anime as well, so we'll see how it goes. I guess we'll see if the story can keep me interested. As long as Anya keeps being Anya, we'll be good, because Anya she makes this whole series, in my opinion. Now, like I said, I'm an Oshimi fanboy now, and here's the one I was talking about. This is One Shot. Shino can't say her name. We'll see what this one's about. I guess, yeah. From what I got, she has like social anxiety, I guess, and she finds, I guess, her voice through music club or band or something like that. But she eventually finds her voice, finds some friends, and gets a happy high school life, I guess. But we'll find out. And when we do, we'll be talking about it hopefully in August. With Spy Family, we got another currently serializing one, and that is Granblue Dreaming. This is volume 13. All I'm going to say is, if you have not read this one, read it. If you have not watched the anime, go watch it. This is a hilarious comedy. It's probably by far the funniest comedy I've read in a long time. I would say it's funnier than Daily Lives of High School Boys. Now, these next 2 are more in case if I finish the stack that I have, and if I'm not stuck moving. So we'll start it off with Pleasure and Corruption. This is volume 1. I have volumes 1, 2, and 3 of this. I already spoiled it. I fucked up last video, and I kind of spoiled it a little bit for somebody. So I don't want to say anything about this just because of spoilers and all that. But this is going to be a very interesting manga, and the title and her little mischievous look should be a clue to you as to where this goes. Now, lastly, if we can get to this next series this month, I would be very surprised. I've been putting this one off to read because I kind of wanted to get volume 5 so I can just binge through these 4 volumes, or 4 volumes at once. But I'm not holding out hope to actually get to reading these this month in July. But if we do, that'd be awesome. And I'm talking about Raw Hero. I read volume 1 and I fell in love with it. It was so insane, so crazy. It was ridiculous. So I'm hoping, and judging by the covers, it continues on with it. But this is why I featured it last, because I highly doubt, with everything that's potentially coming up for this month, I will get to reading this. But if I get to read it, goddamn, I'm gonna be happy. So that covers it for what I'm planning to read this month. Like I said, not all of it is guaranteed. Not all of it is guaranteed to be actually read. And with the next video that will be coming out shortly, probably within a couple of days after this one, I'll be explaining kind of what's going on and what to expect. So with that, I'm Zerker. That was my July reading log, and I'm going to go celebrate a little bit 4th of July. So you guys have a good one. Stay safe. Have fun. Enjoy your time. And as always, I will see you next time. Peace.